bad, it could be really good. It really depends what you're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you what I like you to be, Ethan. But that's, as I said, that's only my hope and a wish. You make your own decision. All right. I've been telling you all the time, Ethan. Right? Since you're little. Well, I cannot. I'm not gonna like mommy like lecture you on every moment she feel upset. But then he tried to talk you into a man-to-man in a good sense. I'm not lecture you, right? I don't yell and scream you, right? But Ethan, what I like to talk to you as a man, as a friend, okay? Although I'm the dad to you, I'm the dad. But I like to talk to you as a friend and like a buddy friend. And I'm telling you 100% sincerely under my heart because I'm your father.
There's a 6-minute slowdown in 4 miles.
Okay.
You're still on the fastest route.
I could tell you what I wish you to be, Ethan, is you use all your talent in the right place. Okay? You're very smart. If you work hard on certain things, you could be very good. Just like you do as a map. You could be very good. But you're not using your efforts and smart in the right place.
I think not just doing maps, but that thing.
Doing mapping things is your hobby. You like it. I support you, and I think it's a good gift. All right, you have a good memory. You know how to look at things in a different way, which other kids can't. Which is a very smart thing, Ethan.
Yeah.
But if you could use that
On everything.
in other things, you need to really be a productive things to you
Everything.
for your grow up and become an adult and you could survive in a society, being a good person and a respected person in a society. You have to be knowledgeable. Ethan. Doing a map, recognize a map. It's a cute, but it's not something you will survive in a society because you're not going to be a truck driver, do you?
No.
So you think a good doctor, does he need to know all the maps, all the
No.
freeways?
Doctors really need to know about the human body and
Yes.
how to.
Yes.
How
So
to
even
cure them.
if you use all your knowledge into how to study human being, that would be awesome.
Well, I remember I studied.
And you could be probably before you get old, get to 21, you could be a doctor already. As far as your talent in the maps, by reading the maps, if you use that into study human body, there's a lot of things you need to learn about the human body, your symptoms, why you're getting sick, why you're getting headache, why you throw up. There's a lot of things you can learn. There's a lot of things in your human body is amazing, and a lot of field has not been discovered yet. Okay?
Yeah.
Medical field is a wonderful field to approach, Ethan, because until today, a lot of doctors still don't know why human body behave that way. Do you know why you have a headache?
I think it's because your brain. I'm not sure. Yeah.
See?
I'm gonna look.
Even little symptoms on a human body, we still don't know a lot of things. Okay? Why you always throw up when you were kids? Well, you're eating normal as everybody else. Why you always throw up when you're kids?
Well, I don't know.
You see? You don't know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, until today, the science and in the medical field, we still have a lot of puzzle remain. We don't know.
Well,
So do you think it would be wonderful? You study hard, you could figure out, and you could solve the problem for other kids when they're having the same problem as you do.
Yeah.
It's a big accomplishment, Ethan. Not only you gain knowledge, and also you could serve all the mankind with the knowledge you have. It's a
And
special
I'm
knowledge.
Famous. You
Not
get famous, too.
even being a famous, it's not necessarily a good thing. In certain things, yes, you get recognitions, but not necessarily it's a good thing. You don't know that yet, but when you grow up, you will know. A lot of time, Ethan, is how much you could do for other people. That really counts. Not because you're famous. Do you think mommy is famous?
No.
You see? But mommy does one thing right. She really taking care of the family, including you. That's one thing she's doing every day.
Yes.
And then the effort, it's tremendously love, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that's really valuable. As you cannot, because mommy is famous, or famous doesn't do any good, Ethan. Which if mommy is famous, she probably doesn't have time to take care of you because she has to running other things and taking care of other stuff because she's famous. So being famous is not necessarily a good thing, Ethan.
Oh.
And it could be a good thing in certain degree, but not necessarily it's good for all the time.
Oh.
That's called philosophy, Ethan. You are too young to understand what a philosophy is about. But I wish you could have picked it up when you reach high school, because philosophy, it's a very interesting science. Let me tell you one thing, Ethan. In philosophy, says if it is no black, if it's only black, why is it called black?
Because it's dark.
No, because there's a white for comparison. If there's no white, there's no black. So you see,
Black and white.
black and white. Why is it black? Why I think it's black? Because there's the other side is a white. So without a white, there will be no black. Right? So vice versa. So
Vice versa.
there's things always have two contradiction side of it. Just like every human being, Ethan. I'm give you example. Okay? You're very smart. You like to play game, you like to play with your iPad. I don't think it's bad, Ethan. But playing too much, once you wake up, the first thing you think about is the iPad. That's wrong, Ethan. Especially when you were kids. Because when I was a kid, Ethan, why daddy could it be I study hard like hell? Because at the time we didn't have iPad.
Yeah, I know.
Alright? So
iPad's
we didn't have much to play with. So the only thing we could do is study. So right now, Ethan, this is where the philosophy comes in. The technology provide a lot of a unique tool for you could explore more than I did when I was your age. Okay? So it's a lot more information compared with that at your age. Because we didn't have internet. We didn't have iPad. So what do we know? The only channel we could learn is from reading the book. Alright? And because we didn't have choice. The science and technology is not there yet. There wasn't any internet. There wasn't any Wi-Fi. There even wasn't any iPhones or smartphone or iPad whatsoever, right?
No electronics.
Well, there was electronics. There was a computer, yes. But the computer is a lot slower than the computer you have today. Okay? Because at that time, the technology was not available. Okay? So that means I was stupid. Because we just didn't have the tool.
Yeah.
Alright? Okay. So this is why how the philosophy kick in, Ethan. Since there wasn't any special tools you have it today, and we studied really hard and we read so many books, you cannot imagine, Ethan. You cannot imagine. So what we learn from the book is all the knowledge, the previous 1,000 years people's knowledge. You know what it takes to write a book, Ethan?
Knowledge.
It takes a lot
Of
to
knowledge.
write a book.
Not just a
So
little.
don't take advantage from just one book, Ethan. You think, can you write a book today?
Of course not. It might take time.
Not necessary, Ethan. A lot of kids write a book and it's being published. So the differences, Ethan, some people can do, some people cannot do. Some people are genius,
Some people are not.
some people are not. You, Ethan, I think could be a genius because you're actually very smart. You just did not use your smartness in the right way. So if you find the right path, Ethan, you could be a genius. If you not, it's a waste of fucking talent. Excuse my language, but you really waste your fucking talent.
It's okay, that language.
Okay? But the reason I'm emphasizing use F word is I want to emphasize to you, Ethan, if you really don't do right things,
That will really
you really, really disappoint not only to me and my mommy and the mommy, and I think I'm very disappointed is to yourself because you're smart, but you waste your talent.
That's really bad.
Yes. So the choice is yours, Ethan. Okay. yours. It's all yours. You could be a very special person. And I just mentioned the philosophy kicking is, Ethan. You see, when we didn't have enough tools and the science and technology wasn't good enough at a time, to you, it's a disadvantage.